how to get the highest offer for your Clarksville, Tennessee home. Hi, we're Ken. I'm Ken.
I'm Bonnie.
And we're KVBuyHouses. And we wanted to share real quick 3 quick tips that we think help increase the value of your home, or can help you get a higher offer. Not really increase the value, but 3 things to keep in mind to get the highest offer on your home. These are some things that we look at definitely.
So really, the first tip is really going to be like, the condition of your home. I mean, wouldn't you say that would be definitely the first thing you would look at?
Yeah, I have to agree.
I mean, because when you're going into your home and new buyers are coming in, like, the first thing you want to kind of have that mindset that, you know what, if I was a new buyer, what would I want? What would I like to see? Maybe you have a red wall and, your buyer might hate red walls, hate the color red. So you definitely want to just kind of make it neutral, look at your condition. Make sure that, any nicks in the walls fill up. You can kind of like, get the little putty, fill up the holes, do a little paint. Just kind of look at the condition. How's your kitchen look? Does it look like the HGTV homes? I mean, they are pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also when you're thinking about the condition, it's not necessarily just repairs either. Think about things like, you may have an AC unit that works, but is it dated? Is it actually big enough to supply the size of your home? How old is the plumbing? Have you done any electrical upgrades since you've been there? So these are all things that you have to really think about. Sometimes you haven't done any upgrades since you've been there. And you've been there for 20 years. Then you're trying to sell it's like trying to sell a 20-year-old car to somebody at the same price that they can get a brand new car off the showroom floor. It just doesn't work like that.
No.
So
like that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And here's some things to think about, right? So we did some research, and like when it comes down to stuff like painting, those are little quick things that you can do to get a little bit of a higher offer on your property if that's something that you want to do. I mean, if you're not good at painting, or if you got hardwood floors and you really don't know what you're doing, then you may want to skip that, because you don't want to lower your value by getting paint on the floor or something like that. But I mean, professionally, you're looking at somewhere between $400 to $800 probably to get a regular 10 by 12 room painted. And that's professionally. I mean, there's some people you can find online who could probably do it cheaper, and I'm pretty sure that you get what you pay for. And if that's the route that you have to go, that's the route you have to go. But DIY, you're still looking at $100 to $300 to paint a small room, to do it nice and to put 3 coats of paint and all of that stuff. And that's something that really could improve the condition, though. Like, I mean, just going over your walls with a nice fresh coat of white paint improves the look of the house, of the room, and the smell of the room. So something to think about.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. I mean, just got to really think like your buyer and make the house look according.
Yeah.
So I mean, outside of like the condition, I mean, definitely would be like our second tip. Definitely would be location.
I agree.
But in the Clarksville, Tennessee area, I mean, of course, if you're in Providence, if you're in New Providence, it's a different area than St. B. It's just completely different. So the price of the value of the home is going to be different as well. So the prices that someone in St. B can get will differ from New Providence in certain locations.
Now, what is the big difference between those 2 areas?
Crime is a little bit higher in the New Providence area, a little bit of older communities. So that all plays a big part with that area.
And whether or not, that way know whether or not this is like a area somebody's going to move their family into and stuff like that.
So you just got to kind of keep that kind of in mind when you're talking about location, especially in Clarksville. You just want to know your area. Look online, see what other houses are selling
That's
for.
A big one. That's a big one.
I mean, it's easy. You can easily put in online,
hop on Redfin or something.
Yeah, just look around.
And the big question that you want to ask yourself is really like, does my house look like the rest of the houses around me? It kind of mixes condition and location together, but realistically, the only way to know what condition your house is in is compared to the houses around you, because the person that's coming to look at your house, that's what they're doing. And again, if I'm not gonna, you wouldn't pay high dollar for a property in an area that you don't feel safe in, or that doesn't match your dollar amount. If you're in a $150,000 house neighborhood, you probably not gonna get $200,000.
Yeah, so you just have to definitely know where you're at. And then the third thing to get the highest offer on your house in Clarksville is definitely going to be, it's a sneaker one, but it's time.
Yep, time.
Because time is so important. Like, you don't live to work, you work to live. It's kind of that whole thought. It's like, with time, how much is your time worth? How much time do you want to spend doing repairs, getting the hedges cut, and getting the house ready in the right condition? You just really got to think about it. Do you want to spend every weekend for the next 2 months getting the house together?
I don't.
And decluttering and fixing things.
And when you think about it,
and your honey-do list will be long.
Exactly. And time is money, like you said. So if I'm gonna spend 2 months doing a small repair to make another $1,000, like,
I don't know.
It may not make financial sense for me, especially if I got to do the work myself.
Tired
and
of
the other thing to think about with time is, you're gonna do all that, and then you still got to put on MLS. Still got to put on MLS and wait, 45 days, maybe 6 months. And that's if you sell on the MLS, because if you did something that the other person doesn't like, if the location's not right and the condition's not right, then your time is going to be way more extended. So think about that. For us, again, time is one of those things that we're comfortable with. If you need to sell fast, we're definitely the option for you. If you need to sell fast, you just stop the video now, call us right now, 629-777-5939. KVBuyHouses, because we're a great option, because we can close as fast as you need to. If you need to close within the next 14 days, maybe even sooner, then hit us up. If you need to close in 30 days, hit us up. If you need to close in 60 days, and we can set a date and get a price together today, we'll give you the offer today. We'll get everything signed up. We can do whatever you need to do. When it comes down to time, location, and condition.
Yeah, those are the things that you're going to need to look at when you're trying to get the highest offer, get that retail offer. You definitely have to think about those things. But if you rather just get rid of that portion of doing the, making sure you know what this is and know what location and the time and that and this, give us a call. Go on our website, KVBuyHouses.com. Fill out a lead form. It's super quick. It's easy. We're reliable, so we got you.
Hey, and make sure that you like and share this. If you know anybody out there that's looking to move in the next couple of months, looking to sell something in the next couple of months, next couple of days, next couple of weeks, whatever, share this with them. If they're anywhere in the Middle Tennessee area, these are tips that we decided to come up with for Clarksville. But the same ideals and concepts work in any market. Realistically, those are the things you got to think about: condition, location, and time. And if you can answer those 3 questions, then you can determine what your offer is going to be. Solely based off of that.
So really just reach out to us. We would love to meet you guys, and
find us on Instagram, Facebook.
We'll follow back.
Yeah, we'll follow back. We like stuff. Comment,
So that's all we really got today, guys. So
peace.